This is Florida Gulf Coast University.
Without noticing, we watched the sun come up for the very first time. But they'll be looking for how these elements are incorporated into your work. 6/11 tomorrow night, have this thing completed, ready to show. Good luck, everybody, have fun!
What we're given as the prompt is so rich, and then it becomes richer in the layering.
Something broken, a storm, pudding, a tattoo, apple, charm, ice cream truck, big dog, little bicycle.
I'm already coming up with some ideas here. I'm excited.
Is there bad weather coming?
We need your computer. We need to start looking stuff up. That we're just going to talk about what excites us and not what is a problem yet, because we just need to not be limited at this point.
Okay. The restaurant, I think it's a wood floor. I'm just brainstorming. I like the idea of it. I think it's really romantic.
Armando is a brilliant actor, and then he's got a lot of visions too. I don't know them right now.
I have 2 locations that I'm thinking.
Like what?
I don't know yet.
But I'm excited because we got like a lot of talent on board. We're going with a film. We want it to be very indie style.
You're like, oh, we could do this and this and this. And then you're like, oh wait, we only have 24 hours.
I don't need to have to actually break it. Can we fake it in some way?
No, we can't. But we could.
When you read it to me, it sounded like you were reading off the back of a fantasy video game box.
You're gonna have to be creating like at least 3 songs. You begin a song and then it's like the flashback. I see it. I see the visceral nature.
We're just talking about what's exciting, like how we can adapt that.
And she has an apple, so she's the fall of man. She's everything. She's the core. That's the core of the girl's rule. This is one of our silhouettes. She offers this apple that's on this string.
What would be a good sort of...
It'd be neat if they were feathers.
That would be really neat, yeah.
You know what, it'd be cool right here if she would come in. Start with this one. Yeah, so it's like she helped me through the...
Exactly. Try to do a really grand finish. We'll start editing the first segment.
What if it were like...
On that box, and just everything happens inside that little box. It's gonna be a kind of alternative creation story to kind of provide a little bit of history and context for the world that we're gonna create on stage. And it's gonna look really cool. We're gonna be speaking the text live. We haven't really figured that out yet.
She's sleepy. I'm making an apple.
How is he gonna take the apple from her?
Well, I thought he wasn't, because the apple is going to turn into the sun.
We're basically going to be finishing this off in a lot of the woods filming. It's kind of the main location for the story. It's about a man who's on the search for himself, on a search for his, well, I guess what we call his muse.
We did it.
We did it.
What time is it?
I think we've all really grown attached to this story a lot more than we thought we would. And I'll do the narration over here. I feel like I could make this into a 30-minute movie now. I'm very pleased with the work right now, but I know that I'm going to continue this project. Thanks to the 24-Hour Festival has spurred a stroke of genius on all 3 of our parts. White out, boom, just get out of here. Call it a day.
That's roasting. We watched the sun come up for the very first time. I'm sorry, I ate your pudding.
How would you help someone in pain fall asleep? I started working on writing the script and figuring out the footage that we made last night. And now we're basically just blocking it. We're gonna memorize now.
And then we're gonna go through the long, grueling, patient process of burning this thing to a DVD so that we can make our speedy way into the theater. It was a resounding success. No, we didn't get it done in 24 hours, but we did what I think one of my personal bests. There's something very personal about it that I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life.
I'm really relieved and really happy with the way that it turned out. It's just such an amazing experience, and it all came together in the performance, literally.
I feel awesome. We just created something amazing, and I feel so good about it.
Visual art, putting at ease Mr. Revrac, moving image,
A very extremely, understandably lonely man.
performance, Lisa and Tim. All right, thank you so much for coming out.